Good morning, class.
Good morning, ma'am.
How are you today?
I'm good.
That's good. So today, I will be grouping you into 4 groups. This will be the group 1, the group 2, group 3, and group 4. Now, I post a picture on the board. So what can you tell me what's on the picture? Yes, Joseph.
Human development.
Yes, that's right. It's the human development. So when you were small, what was the changes that you've experienced? Yes, Jade?
The growing of our height.
Okay, the growing of your heights. Now, when you reach 13 years old, what was the changes that you've noticed of your experience? Yes,
When I
Aris?
experienced puberty stage.
Very good. You like what? Yes, Jade.
Menstrual cycle for women.
Yes, it's
Ma'am.
the menstrual cycle for women. So now, as you grow older, you've noticed the changes in your body and hit the puberty stage. So what do you think the person in this stage are capable of doing? Yes,
They
Joseph.
are able to reproduce, ma'am.
Very good. They are able to reproduce. So how they are able to reproduce? Another kind of human being. Yes, Jade.
Sexual intercourse, ma'am.
Okay, it's through sexual intercourse. So, who do you think is responsible in producing another kind of human being? Yes, Aris.
It's the human productive system.
It's the human reproductive system. So, if the human reproductive system is responsible in producing another kind of human being, what do you like to find out?
What is the importance of human productive system?
Okay, now that you already know that the human reproductive system plays an important role in our life, I will going to show you a video to further understand about the human reproductive system. Okay, after watching the video, what did you observe? What did you observe?
There are two types of human.
Yes, Aris?
There are two types of human reproductive system.
Okay, so there are 2 types of reproductive system. What are those?
It's
male and female.
Male and female reproductive system. So now, I want you to go to your group and make a circle because we're going to have an activity today. So, are you all in your groups now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So, I want you to identify the male and female reproductive system by listing down their parts. So, write it down on a sheet of paper. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So, how was your activity class? Yes, Aris?
It's fine, teacher. Good things. We're still able to remember some parts that were represented earlier.
That's good to hear. And is there any complications that you've encountered while answering the activity? Yes, Jade.
Yes, ma'am, because we're not sure which part belong to male and which part belong to female.
I see. So for you to have a clarifications on that, I want you to present your activity by group. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's good. Okay, group 1, please stand and present your activity. So based on the video earlier, So, which do you think is the female reproductive system?
It's the second presentation, ma'am.
That's right, it's in the second presentation. So, what are the parts of the female reproductive system?
It's the ovaries, fallopian tube, uterus, cervix, and the vagina.
And very good. Okay, you may not take a seat. Now, let's call on the group 2. Okay, so where do you think is the, based on the video that were presented earlier, where do you think is the male reproductive system?
It's in the first representation.
It's in the first presentation. That's right. So, what do you think are the parts of the male reproductive system?
It's the testes and
It's the testes,
vas
vas
deferens,
deferens,
urethra,
urethra,
scrotum,
scrotum,
and penis, ma'am.
and that's right. Okay. So you came from your parents, and when the two living things produce an offspring, what is that called?
Reproduction, ma'am.
Yes, that's reproduction. Very good. So, reproductive system or the reproduction is very important role in our lives because it ensures the continuity of the lives. So, the male reproductive system is made up of several organs. What are those again? Yes, Aris.
It's the testes, vas deferens, urethra, scrotum, and penis, ma'am.
Very good. So the vas deferens is a long muscular tube that serves as the passage of sperm cells releases from the testes. So what is the next part?
It's the
Penis. Yes, it's the penis. So the penis is the external organ with a tip called glans. So next is, after the penis, it's the urethra. The urethra is the passage of semen. Now, what is the last part?
It's the scrotum.
Okay, very good. So now, let's go to female reproductive system. The female reproductive system is made up of several organs. So what are those organs again? Anyone? Yes,
I will
Jade?
stand up.
No, you can take your seat.
It's the ovaries, fallopian tube, uterus, cervix, and the vagina, ma'am.
Very good. So, what part of the reproductive system is responsible for producing egg cell and supporting a developing baby inside the mother's womb?
It's the ovaries, ma'am.
Very good. So, next, what is the tube that leads the egg cell from the ovary to the uterus?
It's the fallopian tube, ma'am.
Very good. So, for the next part, it is where the fertilized egg cell develops into fetus. Yes?
It's the uterus, ma'am.
It's the uterus. Okay. Now, it's the narrow opening between the uterus and vagina.
Cervix, ma'am.
Very good. Lastly, what part of the reproductive system is a hollow muscular tube that leads to the vulva?
It's the vagina, ma'am.
Very good. So now that you already know the different parts of the human reproductive system. So a while ago, you have a problem. What was the problem? Anyone? Joseph?
What is
Yes.
the
What is the importance
of
of
woman
human
produce
reproductive system? Very good. What was the importance of human reproductive system? So, the human reproductive system is important because its main purpose is to produce an offspring and for survival of human being. So now, we will check your prediction. So maybe because this system can produce another human being, or maybe this will help for the human survival. So earlier, we discussed about the parts and functions of human reproductive system. And you wanted to find out something. So who can repeat the question? Yes, Aris?
The question is what the importance of human reproductive system.
Very good. Now, who can answer that? Yes, Jade.
The woman reproductive system are important because its main purpose is to produce an offspring and for the survival of human
Being. Very good. So now, I want you to identify the different parts and parts of human reproductive system by answering these activity sheets. Okay, so this is what you can see on your activity sheets. You may write your name and then the direction is labeled the diagrams of male and female reproductive system below. So write down the parts of the male and female reproductive system. So are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you may start answering now. So for the evaluation, I will be distributing an activity sheets. So you can see there, it's a matching type activity in which you will write the letters of the answer. So match the column A to column B. Column A is the parts of the male and female reproductive system, and the column B is the functions of each part. So you can just write the letters on the space provided. So you can now answer. So for your assignment for tomorrow, so I want you to illustrate the male and female reproductive system in a long bond paper and then indicate each part and color it. Okay?
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
did you got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good.